Hello.
Hello.
There's Sandy. How are you?
I'm well. And yourself?
Oh, I'm well as well. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Excellent.
It's Sunday.
It is Sunday. It
It's
is
Sunday.
time.
It's like becoming my favorite day of the whole week. Because of this. I look forward to it. Then afterwards, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till next week. So, yeah.
Live stream time.
Live stream time. Film. Okay. I'm Susan Serrao. This is.
Sandy Hoekstra.
And today we are doing Filmmakers Take. It is where we talk about the behind the scenes, the conception, the funny little anecdotes that happen on Got MILF, the sketches that are part of the Got MILF special, sketch comedy special on Roku, and the Got MILF sketches on YouTube. And the special will be released on YouTube in like 12 weeks, maybe now. Maybe it's 13 or 14 weeks when these are done. And then, yeah, so we talk behind the scenes, we give little tidbits, and we go through the video at the same time. And this week is fuck BV.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again. Fuck BV, because we're not going to get paid. We'll say fuck the whole time because we can't monetize.
Oh, YouTube.
Restricted. What? So, is there anything you want to say about this one before we jump into the video?
This was fun. I think it was informative for crew.
Crew.
We did it on a very tight schedule,
Yeah.
and with several brilliant actors.
Brilliant.
And yes, I am super pleased with the time frame, the scheduling that we had behind this piece. The location worked out great. Cast and crew were fantastic. It was tight shooting space, as sometimes that does happen, and they were so like I have a photo of a Kim underneath the sink in this bathroom because it takes place in a bathroom, and I'm sitting there like trying to like get in there and see the camera to see the camera angle because I don't we didn't have a monitor on this one.
Why would we need a monitor? Why would we?
Right?
Especially
So
when you're not only directing this one, but you're in this one. Why would we need a monitor?
right? It was a lot of fun, and I'm very proud of everyone for pulling off what we did in that time frame.
Yeah.
And space.
Yes. And it's funny, the space, because it's like in the script, it is a corporate office, like after like a board meeting, and it is actually in a hockey arena.
It is in a hockey arena. The Lake Country one, to be accurate.
Oh my goodness. And it was so beautiful for a hockey like as a hockey mom. This is a beautiful facility for I've seen some junky bathrooms, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10. It's a 10 for sure. Yes. I hope they watch this, and I hope people watch and are like, I'm going to that hockey arena to use this bathroom. Yeah, this one was really fun to write because there's so people don't know what BV is, which is bacterial vaginosis.
Vaginosis.
Yes, that's right. It sounded weird with the O, vaginosis. The O was weird.
No, we don't want it.
No. I have a friend who told me a story about how she keeps getting BV, and I didn't know what it was. I'm like, what is this? And then she told me what it was. And then she was like, yeah, me and my girlfriends, we keep going cycling through, and we're like, who has it? You have it? I have it. Yeah, I've got it again. Didn't you just have it? And it's because you have to take like 10 days of antibiotics for it. But what isn't in any of like the, if you look it up or whatever, it says that just females get it, but men are carriers. So if you have the same sexual partner who is a carrier and you do your antibiotics, the next time, if you have unprotected sex with your partner, you will get it again, and you will get it again. So until they're treated, which good luck. Good luck getting that diagnosed and getting them antibiotics and getting them to take it. But they should. Until that happens, you will just keep getting it. So it's, what are you going to do? And I mean, this isn't even the iceberg of what women have to deal with just by having unprotected sex with their partners. Like there's, UTIs, there's yeast infection, all the fun stuff. So this was my little salute to that issue that women have to deal with. That really is no more our fault than it is our partner's fault. So I thought this was kind of a funny way to do it, and it smells rancid.
Let's get visceral with this, which I would, yeah, there's some of that in this, that essence in there in the sketch. And I think that it encompasses it, captures it well.
Yeah, it's at the beginning and it's at the end.
Yeah.
So it's a great button. I thought Victoria Suter played Catherine, who has a great button at the end, and it's one of my favorite shots. What else was I going to say about this? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to play around with the idea of unprotected sex as well, because as an adult, I have actually never had a partner offer to wear a condom. And so, which I think that's not good. It should be on the female every time to provide a condom. So anyhow, this was just my little salute to the men who don't wear protection, and then women maybe go along with it, but then they end up having to deal with this, but the man doesn't have to deal with anything. So except for the smell, which, come on, that's the least they can deal with. But I don't know what else to say. So why don't we get started? Because I'm also like, this is not an infomercial. We're talking about the actual
the sketch.
It's about sketch. But that's kind of like what I like about sketch too, is it can be a little bit like of what's on my mind or what I'm frustrated with or what I'm thinking about. And it's just like, I can take that and make it something funny at the same time saying what I'm trying to say, but in a funny way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is something that isn't talked about, and women deal with it. So I think it's fair game.
Thank you. Fair game. And yeah, there's some fun shots in this one. So let's get started, and then just like maybe stick your hand up if you want me to stop, because sometimes I can tell if you have something to say. So
okay, we'll do.
Okay, here we go. Okay, before. This was choreographed.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, and it took practice, and it was like, who's going to start shutting the doors? And you must have, in editing, you must have had to speed it up or slow down so that it was exactly that, because I don't know if we ever got. Did we ever?
Exactly? We were close. There was a little bit of editing with that to kind of get a flow, but it was in my mind when I was storyboarding this, it was like, I love like the militant march in. Yeah. Like they mean business. All of these women mean business. They march in, but then it's almost like it's so like such a flow. Like I love the doors and then the shot and just the what's the word? It's like almost like a dance, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's choreographed. It's like, yeah, boom, 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 boom. I love the sound too. Like door close, lock, door close, lock, door close, lock, close, lock. Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Clear.
Clear. Undetermined?
Oh, well, shit, it's me. I've got BV. Again.
Oh, thank God. I thought it might be me. You're smelling strong, Catherine.
Fuck BV.
The first one.
So let's unpack already. Like the shoe shot's great. we had to do that quite a few times because then somebody's pants wouldn't be all the way down, or we were like, do we need it all the way down? And there was that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then getting it in order. I can't remember. Did we just say next or something like that to cue the next person to pull down their pants?
Yes, actually, you were outside behind the camera on this one and kind of
Yeah.
helping get the timing on this because I was in the shot. So
Yeah. I remember doing stuff like that, but I don't remember what I did just because I was also in it. And then, like when you got all the hats, I'm like, what did I'm sure I was helping with stuff, but I don't remember what. Yeah. Because I love that. And then the sniffing, I just love the sniffing so much. Because nobody wants to. Oh, and we had to work on we had to work on the sniffs because it was like, how do you feel after you realize that, this is, you
Yeah.
don't have it or you do have it? And
the
Victoria's
relief,
face.
not sure. And then, oh yeah, it's me.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. And look at her face. Look at her face right now. So
Yes.
beautiful. So like these women, I loved working with every single woman in this sketch. So good. Yeah, and I also like how I can't remember any of the characters' names.
Oh.
But Jess, when she's like undetermined, and then Victoria's like, oh God, it's me. And she's like, oh, you're smelling strong, because she was so strong, she thought it might be her. Like, so good. And then the first Talk BV comes from our beautiful, beautiful local Kelowna actress.
Janet.
Yes.
Love her.
She's so good. And
She's so good.
sweater is actually cashmere. It was her mom's sweater.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's perfect. Okay, keep going.
Yes.
Didn't you have BV last month?
Yeah. Here we go again.
Fuck BB. It's such fucking bullshit. Why don't men get BB?
Right? They get a stinky dick and just wash it. We have to get a prescription, not drink for 10 days, and walk around hoping that we don't encounter curious dogs who might want to sniff our crotch. Fuck BV.
Sorry. He's so enraged. I love it.
It's like it's funny because like women have to deal with that, not even with BV, with that time of the month too.
Yeah, well, that's it, right? It's like, yeah, when you have your period, you have a dog come up to you and sniff you because they think you're in heat, and you're like,
Yeah.
just get away from me. Like,
You're like, okay.
And not that it should be a thing of like, I don't want people to know, but at the same time, you don't want a dog in your crotch. Like, just back off. Yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. Oh, we use the same stall, except for, was it Victoria and Janet? But you and Jess use the same stall to do these shots, right?
Yeah. The good memory, really good memory. Yeah, it's so that the lighting could be set up. We didn't have to move the lighting again. The reason we had to do Victoria and Janet and the other ones was I think that was specifically because of like the wall set up on either side, because it had to be that. But for Jessica and I was interchangeable. So yeah, we shot both of ours in one stall. Good memory.
Thank you. Yeah, saved a bit of time. And then we got the motion, because I think there was it the beginning shot or was it this shot? There was one where it was like it went from one side to the other side of the stall. And so we needed the edges to be there. And it was like, I was behind the camera for that because you were on screen.
Yeah, we did do a tracking shot because in my mind we were gonna go, like, I liked the idea of the dolly across. We didn't end up using that footage. It just didn't work out that way, but that's why we shot it in a couple different ways, and I don't know how we had time for that, but we did.
It was on the shot list.
It was on the shot list. But yeah, we ended up going with more of the static shot, and yeah, it worked out.
I think it works beautifully.
Yes.
Onwards.
Boys are being a woman. Oh, fuck BV. Who's got it?
I could smell it the entire meeting.
For real? Oh, it's me again.
Girl, BV is fucking with you.
BV, what's BV? Did she just say what's BV?
Well, that was me. I think when, like, that's Nancy, who's playing somebody. I don't know the character's name. But I remember the first time I heard of BV, I was like, "Was BV?" And somebody's like, "What?" And, and it's not something that's talked about. So how would you know what it is?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I wrote this in a sketch class with Upright Citizens Brigade, and we had to do. I can't remember what we had to do, but I ended up writing this, and the instructor said, "Well, I mean, can't you like make up a more interesting like female disease?" I'm like, "This is real. I didn't make it up." And she's like, "Oh."
Just educating everybody with this sketch.
And then she was like, what about like, I don't know, a crotch that bites or something like that? And I'm like, no, I want to, like, it's not supposed to be, let's make fun of women's vaginas and the things that it can do. It's let's make fun of the things we have to deal with.
Yeah, real circumstances that happen
Yeah,
every day.
We don't need to make it up. It's already quite hideous on its own. Also, my mom did rate this sketch inappropriate. So
Yes.
just thought I'd get that out of the way. Okay. Shall we keep going? I love
Yes.
I love Jess's. What did she just like that? I love that.
Yes.
I can't believe you don't know. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
It's bacterial vaginosis.
Ew, that sounds gross.
Yeah, of course. Only women can get it. It's basically a pH imbalance, usually from unprotected sex with Kevin.
Or Steve.
Jason.
Yeah. Those names are not random. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I am. But am I?
Would they ever watch these?
Oh my God, like they're watching a sketch on TV. They're not. Yeah, I don't know what else I had to say about that. Just I love Nancy's expressions.
Oh yeah,
I
so
love
good.
your editing of the timing of all of it. Your pacing is so good.
Oh, thank you.
I know this is tricky for you though, right? Because the mirrors and the angles and all of the different stall doors and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little bit trickier for this one, but there's some. I love the reflections, and I love in any way where we could use the reflections, like especially later on, you'll see some action within the mirror, and I love that. It really like makes the frame so interesting. So
Yeah, it kind of gives that feeling of like when women are in a small bathroom and getting ready and washing hands and moving, like there's that, you're like constantly weaving and moving out of space,
yeah.
moving into spaces, and that's brought alive in it. So
Yes.
let's get to it. Let's get to it. And men will deny it's from them. They'll say it's you. You have bad hygiene or you're rotting down there from the inside.
But those guys are all accountants. Jason's the CEO.
Oh my God, they're the worst. But don't worry. If you get BV, we have got the supplies here for you. We have sanitizing wipes for that grilled cheese-like discharge. Okay. That's from a joke that I heard on a cruise ship when I think I was 19. It was my first cruise ship that I worked on. And there was this cruise that was called the RSVP cruise, which is like where your cruise ship is basically chartered. And it was like a gay cruise. So it was like almost all gay men. And I think there were 40 lesbians. And they took over our ship for a cruise from LA down to Acapulco and back up. And we didn't have to work that week because they had booked all of their own comedians and entertainment and everything. And there was a comedian. I was sitting next to my friend David Ramirez. He's a Puerto Rican guy, 10 years older than me and very gay. And we were best friends on that ship. and there was a comedian talking about how gross and disgusting vaginas are. And he's like, oh my God, it's gross. It's like opening up a grilled cheese sandwich. And I just died laughing so hard that I was like, one day I have to put that somewhere, because just as an ode to that amazing joke, only that audience heard, I was like, no, this needs to live on. It's so good. It's not my joke, but it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it really paints a picture. It really does.
Grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah. Also, I loved putting together the under part of because like you go to a women's bathroom, sometimes you go in there and there's like a container with all these tampons and pads and perfumes and spray deodorants and all of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then this is the stuff underneath, which is all of the hidden stuff that women actually need.
Yes. Yeah. In the office bathroom. It's going around.
Yeah. Yeah. We all share these products. Okay. Keep going. We have antibiotics. Take one a day for 10 days, but make sure. I also like that they have antibiotics in the bathroom.
Just a stash.
How did you get these antibiotics?
Someone had a prescription somewhere at some point, but
it would be such a way less hassle, because you wouldn't have to go be like, oh, I smell, or this is happening down there, and now I have to book in with my doctor, if I can get in with my doctor, or go to a walk-in clinic and then have an examination and get a swab and then wait for results to come back and then get a prescription and then go get the prescription filled and then start taking antibiotics. Like, what a process.
Streamlined here.
Yeah. And then my friend who gets BV quite often, it's like sometimes the antibiotics aren't even working anymore. So it's like, what do you do? So, yeah. Continuing on with the filmmaker part. Eat something with it, because it will eat the shit out of your stomach lining if you're not careful. Car fresheners. You roll these up and insert them like a tampon to mask the fishy smell. Okay, you
don't do that.
That's the escalation of a sketch. That is not an informational help you out.
That was just funny. That was funny.
I imagine it would burn if you put a car freshener up there.
Sounds very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable, and like a lot of chemicals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's funny. That's great addition here. Great escalation.
And then after we were done and it was a wrap on this set, I handed those out to the women. Each woman got an air freshener.
They need disclaimers on them because of this sketch that says
not for insertion.
Not for insertion.
Oh my God. Okay, keep going.
Don't forget the lip balm.
You use lip balm on your lips down there?
Hell no, it's for your mouth. That's the only thing seeing any action for the next 10 days.
Oh, fuck, BV.
That is such a fantastic button. That's good.
God, that was actually part of the audition for that role.
Yeah, it's so good.
I needed to see who had like a real whoa, and wasn't like I think in sketch a lot of times female actors can get too concerned with how they look, and you can't. You just have to look how you look when you're doing the funny thing.
Yeah, because the funny thing sometimes really is the look, and it's not always attractive.
It doesn't need to be attractive. It needs to be funny.
It needs to be funny.
Yeah, and real. I think it's Oh my God, she did such a good job. It's beautiful. And the whole lip balm thing, blowjob thing, that wasn't scripted. That was just when the camera was on me. I was like, I don't know what to do right now. I'm like, I don't really feel like just being like listening to everybody. So I was like, and then I was like, okay, well, we'll see if that makes the cut. And it did.
Oh, yeah. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Great addition.
We were just living in the moment. That's what we were doing. Geez, I'm trying to think of anything else from the actual filming of it. we had a huge crafty out in the lobby, and there were hockey players playing on the ice. Do you remember that? So we had to kind of block off the hall so they didn't come that way, even though they wouldn't. But if any spectators, because it was also an open door, there was no door.
Yeah.
So we'd have the sound of people coming in if they did. So we had to be like block off the set.
And you also had, what was that? Like that lightly sea salted popcorn that Rochelle was obsessed with, our DOP.
Yeah.
To the point where she told me later after shooting, she was like on a mission to find that exact popcorn. She's like, it's so good.
My family loves popcorn. We love it. I think it was I don't even know. It's the one with the Buddha on it, right?
Yeah. I can't remember the brand name, but it was pretty good.
It's like Oh My G is one of them, like GHEE instead of butter. And yeah, anyhow, so good. You got to have good crafty, because you got to have you want the crew to be happy. You want the cast to be happy. You want people to be fed. You want them to like want to come back and work with you. Like it's an important.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And this one was a Kim Vincent, Rochelle Hughes, and Thomas Foote. And I think that was, and then besides you and I kind of flipping between cast and crew, I think that was it for crew, which is so like we had more actors than crew for this one.
Yeah. When does that happen?
Right there. That was the sketch.
Yeah. The sketch. It should have been, we should have somebody behind the scenes filming them doing this. And I would have loved to seen Thomas's face during this. Like, I don't remember their reaction. I feel like Rochelle would have probably been a little bit uncomfortable too. I feel like it's an uncomfortable. All professionals.
Yes. They're all fantastic. So
yeah. And I remember too, when I had sent this out, because Janet, we didn't know who was going to play her character. I think I had pictured it being somebody younger. And then I'm like, no, I would really like to have somebody over the age of 40, over the age of 50. Like, and then you knew Janet.
yeah, she was first person that popped in my head. I was like, you're going to love her.
Yeah. I reached out to you both share an agent, and I reached out to your agent and I was like, hey, do you think Janet would audition for this? And then Janet was like, oh my God, I love this. I love the writing. Yes, let's do this. And and her audition was perfect. I was like, yes, this was the right choice for sure. Just such a great energy of like just not being ashamed of it. And she's like, it's about time we talk about these things. So
yeah, totally.
I love that when it's somebody that's my mom's age that is like, let's talk about it. I'm like, oh, let's talk about it. Yeah. No, that was cool. Yeah, I can't really think anything else. I know that YouTube tried to block it when I first put it up just because the title's Fuck BV. So it's like immediately against any language, restrictions. To have the swear in a title, but I'm like, well, that's what it's called. So
yeah, we just got to roll with it.
And then I had it checked over, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. So go ahead. But yeah, it was fun, and having Nancy on there again. I know right after we shot this, I drove her to the airport. Like she flew out for it from Calgary.
Yes, yeah, and she was in Death by Vitamin C as well.
That was shot the night before.
Yeah.
Her section was shot the evening before. So she flew out that like afternoon, morning, picked her up from the airport. No, who picked her up?
I didn't. I did not.
She might have Ubered in. Anyhow, and then we shot Death by Vitamin C. I drove her to her Airbnb. The next day we shot this one, and then I drove her to the airport, and she was like, thank you so much for driving. I'm like, thank you for flying into Kelowna.
Yeah.
Doing a couple sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as I knew she was coming in, I'm like, how many can we get her in this period of time? Because same thing with Emily and Victoria and Jessica. It's like they're coming from Vancouver. How many can we get them in within a day or two so that they can be in a bunch and get paid more money so it's worth more?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because they're so great.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. And you did great. And you were in the sketch. How did it feel to be the director and an actor?
It was great. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to like concentrate and get into your character when you've got so many things like moving parts and so I found yeah, going through it and having the capacity to like give like being patient with me to get to that character from director hat to actor hat is always so appreciated.
Well,
But
yeah, you did great. And you're perfect for it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I think it was too, when you're watching people and you're like, they're so good. And then I'm like, you're good. Like, give us what you got. And then you did. And I'm like, there you go. That's exactly what we need. You're amazing. You did it. And you did a great job.
well, thank you.
The watching of the camera, especially in that one where you come out of the bathroom and it's we see you in the mirror. We see me and Nancy. We see Janet walk by and Jessica in the background. Like, it's just so much going on. And you had to clock things. Like, you had to clock Janet getting this stuff from me in order at her going around, and then Victoria getting the stuff. Like, there's a lot to clock.
And there like there's a lot of it that is like clocked in the reflections. So if you're not paying attention, I mean, it flows together nicely and it all makes sense, but it's one of those things where like Janet's going to put it underneath the stall. She takes it from you and yeah.
Like, Jessica's talking over that. There's still like something interesting happening. It's not just like we're following under the stall. You know, it's like, it's shot very smart. Very smart job, lady.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah.
Team effort, written well.
Oh, it's I love it when we can do things like this. And I think that there's people watch it and they connect with it and then they find it funny because they're like, yes, I have to deal with this, right? Or if you don't have to deal with it, you're like, what? Oh my God, I don't want to get that.
Yeah.
But it's not an STI. So anyhow, let's hope all of our viewers do not ever have to deal with this in real life. And it can just be a joke that was made in a sketch somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't have anything else to say about this one. Do you have anything else to wrap up?
Not particularly. No, I think that's it. I think it's fun to watch again. So thank you.
Thank you. And next week we have, are you ready for it? Live-in therapist.
I love that one.
Actually, the most successful sketch from this series on YouTube right now. So, and
That's
it
so good.
It was partially written by Kevin McDonald of Kids in the Hall. So
wonderful.
Yeah. Well, not written, but story.
Yeah. Great cast.
Great cast. Oh my God, Pete McLeod. Okay, we'll get to it next week. We don't need to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, darling. Always a pleasure.
It is a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you for the cast and the crew for bringing it together. And I've also linked the actual sketch to this, so it should just be below in the comments. So feel free to go and click on that so you can watch it all the way through and actually really enjoy all the jokes and the pacing that we cut into, or I cut into. And then if you have questions about it, because this is a live stream, and if you didn't get a chance to your question to be answered and you're watching it after, then write in the comments and I promise you, I will get back to you. I will answer your questions. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Sounds good.